guys. Thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja, just like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep a smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm going to try not to keep it long, but you already know. If it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The golden nugget today is who has the key to rescue you? But before I get to running my mouth, let's go ahead and shake up this manifestation jar, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? Let's see. I pulled out one, and that one says, what? New friends, and we'll take this all day long. Yes, we will. Listen, who has the key to rescue you? A lot of times, you find yourself feeling like, those falsehood of feelings, like you are trapped. And when you start feeling like you're trapped, you panic. Why? Because you're not all the way aligned and connected. And then you begin to look for someone to come and rescue you. You're looking on the outskirts saying, somebody please come help. Get me out of this entrapment. I can't get out. But nobody comes. Why? Because they don't need to. Why? Because when you get this up here together, which means what? You make sure the mind, body, ego is in submission, which means what? You know who you are at core, which is who? God. And now you're leading with who you are, which is God. Now you have the clarity. And now you have the key to unlock the door to where you think you are trapped. It's all up to you. If your mind together, then you can be free. You can be free. You can be free as a bird, free as an eagle. You can be so free over there. But until you get this up here together, thinking correctly, positive, possibly. In other words, knowing that any and everything is possible. Why? Because you got it core. When this is together, everything else falls in place. You're not hunted or feeling trapped by what? Falsehood of feelings. Your physical eyes won't have you all over there in a panic. Your physical ears won't have you in a panic. You'll be free. There will be nothing bounding you up, making you feel like you're trapped and can't get out. And then what? You're feeling depressed because you feel like you can't get out of this thing. You could get out of it. You can. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. But in order for you to realize that you have the key, you got to know who you be. In other words, know who you are at core. And like I said, when you know, really know, and begin to apply that to your life, then you'll unlock that door. It'll just shatter whatever was holding you back, whatever you thought was holding you back. It will shatter to pieces. Why? Because it's only an illusion. It's not anything real. It's not anything that's going to stay. It's just like the cloud, it's going to pass. But if you don't know that you hold the key to your freedom to rescue you, then you'll be over there like this. Help. Help. Can't y'all see I'm trapped? Can you help me? I'm over here depressed. Can you help me? I'm feeling sad. Can you help me? I'm over here in regret. Can you help me? I don't feel like I can make it. Can you help me? You're really talking to yourself. You're holding the key. You are holding the key to rescue yourself. Now you just have to ask yourself, do you want to be free? Let me tell y'all something. When you free yourself, you won't ever get entrapped in whatever that was again. When you, God at core, free you. Now, if you waiting on somebody from the outskirts to come and free you, then you didn't put in the work. You didn't make up your mind that you was going to be free because you didn't rescue yourself. Somebody from the outskirts is coming to rescue. Therefore, when they rescue you, which is not really a rescue, why? Because your mind wasn't well made up when they came. You was like, oh, thank you. It wasn't a decision for you to be free. You asked for the help, but you didn't do it yourself. And that's where a lot of us mess up. Been there, done that, don't want to go back to it. Where you're asking for help. Get me out of this. Rescue me. I want to be happy. Help me to be happy. Help me to have some peace. Help me to have some joy. Help me to know that I'm beautiful. Help me to know that I'm worth it. Can you please tell me how beautiful I am? Can you please tell me how smart I am? I want to hear with my physical ears. Can you please let me know I'm pretty? I want to see it with my physical eyes or how you're looking at me. looking for somebody to rescue you in that department. And guess what? When they start to show you how beautiful you are, maybe they're looking at you a certain way, or giving you flowers, or patting you on your back, or rubbing your hair, or what, telling you something good in your ear. You feeling good. You feeling all rescued over there. Feeling like somebody. You really are. Why? Because you have become into persona versus you coming from within. And what happens when the outskirts stops telling you you're beautiful? Stops telling you that what? You're smart, you're intelligent, that you're worth it, that you can make it. When that chatter stops, what happens? You get entrapped again. And you're like, wait a minute, I thought I was free. No, you were never free when somebody on the outskirts rescue you. The only way you can totally be free is if 555 y'all change, okay? I just started on my timer. But listen, the only way you can be free is if you rescue yourself. And trust me, you do have the key. And the key is you, God at core. And when you realize that, you will get into your proper position, which is God. And then you will be leading. Then the mind, body, and ego will get into submission. And then guess what? You will free yourself. And you won't ever have to revisit that again. Why? Because listen, you have always been free. You've always been free. It's just when the mind, body, and ego gets to driving, it'll make you feel like you're entrapped. A lot of times we just forget who we are, which is free. All because what? You have let the mind, body, ego lead for too long. It's your turn to lead. You're the leader now. And watch where you take yourself. I can guarantee you, when you know who you are at core and you begin to lead, you're going to take yourself places that you never thought you can go. Places to happiness, places to joy, places to financial abundance. You're going to go a whole lot of places where the mind, body, and ego would never take you. And you know why they would never take you there? Because they always wanted you to be dependent on it when it was never designed to do such a thing. Okay, I'm going to go. Because I think I may be getting a little bit too deep. Maybe not. Maybe I'm 3 feet deep, okay? But listen, who has the key to rescue you? You do. Put the mind, body, and ego into submission, and you begin to lead and free yourself and watch how you soar, okay? I hope y'all got this thing, but if you didn't, rewind it and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply it to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have the mask and smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Be blessed, stay blessed. You have the key. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.